Ezekiel 38 and 23. Thus will I magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations, and they shall know that I am the Lord. See, the Most High is all about his name, man. All right? He said he's going to be magnified in the sight of many nations, and they're going to know that his name is the Lord. They're going to know who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is, man. It's going to be undeniable. They're going to know who the Lord is, man. They're going to know we the children of Israel. All right? Because the Most High is going to magnify himself, going back to ancient Egypt, like he did in ancient Egypt. All right? He magnified himself. That's why he kept sending Moses to talk to the Pharaoh, and Moses kept bringing up the name of the Lord. The Lord had Moses repeating the name in front of the Pharaoh, and he would harden the Pharaoh's heart. All right, look, man, and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai said, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai said, do this, let us go. And he come back, and he come back, and he come back until the Most High smashed it. All right, and that's the same thing that the Most High got, you know, the men. I started with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. The men that you see out here pushing this word, that's what we doing in the face of the Pharaoh or the king, all right, which is Esau at this moment, telling them, look, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai said this. Damn. Salaki. But telling them Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai said this, all right, do this, or, you know, and he's not going to do it because he's the wicked. I don't know, they ain't like he got a righteous bone in his body. Alright? But the Most High is sending us here just like Moses and just like every other prophet that came, sending us to the people of Israel and also the nation that we're in, and letting them know, look, it's going to be a great destruction if y'all don't stop, you know, doing what you're doing. And we know Esau is not going to stop because he programmed not to stop. Esau is programmed to do wickedness. Alright? 39. This is Ezekiel 39. I'm gonna start at 22. I'm gonna start at 21. And I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, and my hand that I have laid upon them. All right, this is the Most High getting into the destruction of the heathen. All right, he said they're gonna know once I lay my hands on them. See, that's once you put shit in perspective for somebody when they know they can't beat you. I mean, at least amongst men. All right, that's when you really put something in perspective. When you lay hands on them, you know. And I'm not trying to say be carnal, but you know, the toughest guy in the world get his ass kicked, be a little bit more humble. And the Most High is going to humble these nations, all right, by putting his hands on you, man. All right? He said that's when you're going to know him. I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, in my hand that I have laid upon them. It says, so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their power from that day forward, man. All right, everybody, we know who Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is. All right, but the non-believers, all right, the rest of y'all, that's from that day forward, y'all gonna be like, yeah, you know, damn, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is our power, he is our Lord, he is our God. We should have been listening to them dudes, man. All right, that's why the scriptures say that, you know, the 2/3 is gonna come back and they're gonna have a lot of shame on them in the kingdom, you know, because that's when you're gonna feel guilty, because you still gonna, like the Apostle Tahar always say, you still gonna be filthy rich. You'll feel guilty. Like, damn, I got all this. I got land, my woman in order, my kids in order. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating real food, breathing real air. I'm not subject to taxes or rent or, you know, or unrighteous decrees. All right, all the shit that he put on us in this place. All right, you ain't gonna be subject to none of that no more. You gonna feel guilty. Speaking on from a 2/3, you gonna feel guilty for that shit. All right, because you're gonna see the great judgment that the Lord is gonna drop on these other nations just for you, for the whole nation. But you know what I mean? You a part of the nation of Israel. You're doing it for you. All right. It says, this verse 23, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. See, that's when everything is going to get put in perspective. All right? That's when you're going to realize y'all ain't shit. Esau and all the other nations, y'all ain't doing that. I mean, y'all doing shit to us, but it's only because the Lord allowing y'all. Y'all ain't stronger than us. This is curses and shit that got put on us. It's not because you strong. It's not because you some strong-willed Edomite or other nation, like, oh yeah, we just kicked their ass. No, the Most High put the spirit on us not to kick your ass, man. That's why y'all had to invent the gun. All right? I think I brought this out last week too, but the reason that the Gatling gun was created is because Gad and Reuben was fucking y'all up, man. So y'all had to find a way to hit them and kill them from a distance. Because when it come to hand-to-hand combat, come on, man, you already knew what it was, man. When Gad was hopping out of trees, and your shit, y'all didn't know what to do with that. So the point I'm trying to make is y'all weak, all right? And the only reason that we are in this state that we in is because the Lord put us in this state, all right? And that, like the scripture say, that's when you're going to realize that. That's when you're going to know. All right, it says, I'm going to read 23 again. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquities. All right, that's the only reason we went into captivity. It's not because you're some big, strong dude, man. Speaking on Esau. We went into captivity because of our iniquities, man. All right? And you're just a nation that got chose to punish us. All the nations that had their turn, if you think about it, read the scriptures, all the nations that had their turn with us, oh, y'all going off, I'm put y'all in captivity under these heathens. All right? It says, because they trespassed against me, therefore hid I my face from them and gave them into the hands of their enemies. So the only reason that y'all in the position that y'all in is because the Most High hid his face from us. Because he was mad at us. He was upset with us. All right, so he gave us to our enemies. All right, he didn't just put the spirit on y'all to be some better nation than us. He just gave us to you. Here, punish them. It's like he's saying, you depending on how old you is, you remember them old shows they used to send kids to boot camp. That's basically what the Most High did. He sent us to a vicious boot camp to get our shit together, man. All right, the drill sergeant come out yelling at the kids and shit, motherfucker. That's you know, and I'm just having a little fun, but that's what the Most High did. That, you know, sent us somewhere to get right. Oh, y'all don't appreciate what y'all got here? Let me send you all over here. All right, going back to the relationship, you know, father-children relationship, man. When your kids don't appreciate some shit, you take it from them. Oh, y'all don't appreciate this land that I gave y'all? Okay, get the fuck out. Y'all don't want the blessings? Oh, okay. Deal with the curses. Like, it's fair, you know? From the outside looking in, somebody who can't understand judgment, it may seem unfair, like, oh, that's a little extreme. But Most High told us, so you can't get mad at that. All right? But going back to the original point, the only reason that you heathens is in power is because the Most High hid his face from us, like it said in Ezekiel 39. All right? And nothing else. But, continuing on, according to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and hid my face from them. It says, right, so the Most High, you know, because of our uncleanness and our transgressions, that's why we were put in a state, or we are in a state that we're in. And nothing, once again, nothing else. Y'all ain't, come on, man. When you see the pride on these nations, man, it'd be crazy. It says, after that they have borne their shame and all their trespass, whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid. All right, once again, children of Israel wasn't appreciating what the Most High did. All right, and he started taking the blessings away from them. You see, when he placed us in the land, and none made them afraid. Now he placed us in the land where we all afraid. Life ain't guaranteed in this shit, in this damn place. It's the valley of death, man. You can die, shit, it's the valley of death, man. It's death every day. Like, you can turn on your local news or whatever, and it's death every day. You know? So we were in a land where none made us afraid. All right, and the Most High took that away from us and put us in a land where, like the scriptures say, our life shall hang in doubt before us. All right? 'Cause when you leave the house, you don't know if you're coming back. Shit, you don't even know if you're going to wake up in the morning, man. Who knows? But the Heavenly Father. So that was a part of the punishment. All right? This verse 27, when I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of their enemies' lands and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations. This is going back to the original point of the lesson. When I am sanctified amongst them in the sight of many nations. All right, the Most High is going to do this for his name's sake. You see, the Most High keeps saying, you know, my name, my name, my name. Yeah, it's his name. That's why he's going to do it. It ain't like we deserve it, if you think about it. But the Most High he gonna do this for his name's sake, man. So that in the sight of many nations, so the nations will fear him again. These nations don't fear Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They don't. Once again, we the lowest people on the earth, and so they looking at it like, well, why would we fear your God? You know what I'm saying? Why would we fear the power of Israel? And y'all all fucked up, you know. But the Most High his name gonna ring on the earth again, man. All right, and be feared. But this verse 28, Ezekiel 39 and 28. Then shall they know that I am the Lord their power, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen. But I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there. So the Lord is going to deliver us, man. He said then that's when they go know. And that's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to get praised. You know, not that he's not getting praised now amongst the whole for the elect. But the whole nation, we're going to be praising the Lord for saving us up out of this shit, man. All right? And the quality of life is just going to be on a heavenly level, you know, in the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be on a heavenly level compared to this. Even if you got money in this place, man. You know? But neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith the Lord. Neither will I hide my face any more from them. So the Lord not hiding his face anymore from us means what? You nations don't stand a fucking chance. Pardon my language. But you nations don't stand a chance. Because the only reason you in power right now is because the Lord hid his face from us. Good morning. This Psalms 23 and 3. Shalaki 24. Psalms 23 and 3. He maketh me. I'm gonna start. A Psalm of David. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. All right. So the Most High is leading. Even when the scriptures say, I will set them in order before thine eyes. He's setting us in order for his name's sake. All right. Because them so-called elites, they know who they brought over here. They know who was over here on the western side of the world. They know who they brought over here. They know we the Israelites. So them seeing that the Israelite men standing up and speaking this word, all right, they know what it is, man. And the Most High is doing it for his name's sake. Because when they see us, what you think they be saying? Other than some derogatory shit, but oh man, the God of the Hebrews. They know. That's what they be saying. The God of the Hebrews is back. Because he's showing it through us first, but then he's gonna sanctify his name. All right, he gonna do this for his name's sake. All right, but with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, Bashem Makarkadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching his word, and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.